right, Scoochin', we need to talk about holiday burnout because, hi, hello, it is officially that week. The week where time stops being linear, your to-do list tasks are just multiplying like wet gremlins, and your nervous system is asking, can we, not? I am here to let you know that you are not imagining it. You are not weak. You are not overly emotional. You are not failing at Christmas. You are in holiday burnout. And honestly, it makes perfect sense. December is pretty much a marathon, what's the word? Disguised. It is a marathon disguised as a vibe. We all start the month trying to be cozy and nostalgic and, festive in whatever way we choose to be festive in December. But by the middle of the month, we are all a sentient anxiety ball wrapped in a blanket whispering, I can't do this. And the crazy part is that half the stress isn't even about the holidays. It's just the mental load of trying to function like a normal human in the middle of a time warp. It's just a jump to the left. I wasn't the only one thinking that. I don't know why I bullet pointed time warp as the way to describe that, but happy holidays. But today I want to talk about surviving this feeling. We're not gonna find ways to thrive. We're not gonna 15 tips to glow up this holiday. That's not us. That's not my vibe. That's not what we do here. The goal here is just to survive the rest of the month with our sanity intact. That's it. Just survival. And listen, before we jump into the tips, can I just say this with my whole chest? You are allowed to be burnt out. It doesn't mean that your body has betrayed you. It doesn't mean your brain is broken. You are living through the hardest month for ADHD brains and spoony bodies. It's dark earlier. Our routines are all screwed up. It's Vlogmas. Can't be cussing. Sorry. Anyway, our routines are messed up. Sensory overload is everywhere. The stores are twice as crowded and everyone is so flippin' loud. Not to mention the money stress, she be stressin'. I mean, of course we're fried. Of course we are. Holiday burnout is not like a personal failing. It is a predictable outcome of too many demands and not enough spoons. All right, well, now that we've acknowledged the existential dread hanging in the air, let's get into some ideas that might actually make you feel a little more human as we get through the rest of this month. Tip number 1 is the tip that I give you in pretty much every video. Lower the bar. Baby, whatever this mental image is that you're carrying around in your head of what your holiday should look like, drop it. Throw it out. Yeet it into the recycling bin. You are not auditioning for a Norman Rockwell painting. You're trying to get through a Tuesday. So if wrapping gifts feels like too much, that's why they make gift bags. If cooking is just too hard to do right now, pizza, Uber Eats. We gotta do what we gotta do here. When socializing gets to be too much, say no, which I understand is easier said than done. But you have got to protect your spoons. You have to protect them this time of year, even harder than you need to protect them the rest of the year. And if you just haven't found the strength or the energy or the drive to decorate for your preferred holiday this year, okay, light a candle, put a YouTube aesthetic on the big TV, and wrap yourself in a blanket. Boom. Vibes. Ambiance. You did it. And you done. Lowering the bar never means that you're giving up. It just means that you are choosing your sanity over the hustle. My second tip is to do one tiny thing and then stop. When you are burnt out, your task list can feel like a hydra. You cut off one head and 30 more sprout out. So stop attacking. Pick one tiny thing, the lowest of the low-hanging fruit, and do that one thing. Send one email, wash one dish, wrap one present, throw one load of laundry in the washer, and don't worry about putting it in the dryer. And then we stop. If more happens, that's a bonus. But if not, the needle moved enough. It moved enough. No one is getting everything done right now. And beating yourself up for not accomplishing tasks isn't serving anyone. Because when's the last time you made yourself feel bad and then jumped up to do something? No, you just get yourself in a spiral. So pick one tiny, easy thing that you know you can do, and then you can be done. Tip number 3 might be the most fun one, and that is to create a safe zone in your house. Just one spot, not the whole room, just a corner or a chair with a coffee table, right? And you're gonna want a cozy blanket, some form of lighting, a lamp or a reading light or something that you can get a little bit of light, even if it's artificial, in your line of vision, right? You're gonna take your beverage of your choice. You're gonna grab your pet if you have one, and if they're willing, they're not always. And you're gonna pile on as many comfy pillows as you want or need. And this becomes your I am not available to the world zone. Because when everything feels chaotic, your brain needs a safe place to land, as does your body. And no, it's not going to magically fix your burnout, but it will give you a soft space to drop. And that's not nothing. Oh, my old body was not made for sitting on the floor for this long. My fourth tip is to outsource fake urgency. Most of our December stress is not even real. It's just perceived urgency. Our ADHD brains friggin' love to catastrophize. And we love to turn small tasks into apocalyptic crises. And when that happens, I need you to ask yourself, is this genuinely urgent or is it just loud? Some examples of things that are not actually urgent: cleaning your house before people come over. Nobody cares. Sending out holiday cards. I'm sorry, no one cares anymore. Making homemade anything, nobody cares. Some people might care. I enjoy a homemade gift, but I also enjoy a last minute gift card. So it's the thought that counts, has not gone away. Finishing a craft, nobody cares. If the answer is, no one will die if I don't do this, it's not urgent. Let it sit for a day or forever. Listen, I finally had to admit to myself and to my husband that baby blanket wasn't getting finished. We're going to buy the baby a present, and since he's 4 months old, he won't know the difference anyway. I've been working on this blanket since May, and I just can't do it. And since my cousin loves me, she won't care that I didn't get it done either. It was never an emergency. It was a nice thought, and it didn't pan out. And the world will not end because I couldn't get it done. And tip number 5 is to stop pretending that you're not in burnout. Masking burnout makes your burnout worse. If your brain is done, acknowledge it. Take breaks. Sit with the discomfort. Let yourself rest, cry if you need to, laugh if you can't, and try to do nothing for a day. Burnout only gets worse if we treat it like a moral failure instead of the signal that it actually is. Your body is not asking you to try harder. It is asking you to stop forcing yourself forward. So that is our quick holiday burnout survival guide. So if no one else has told you today, you are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to take breaks. You are encouraged to take breaks with snacks, because snacks are the reason for the season. Come on. Anyway, you are allowed to not feel festive, and you are absolutely allowed to have a messy December. You're not disappointing anyone, and no one is mad at you. You are a human being, and this season is a lot. So let's limp through the rest of December together. Cozy, chaotic, tired, and trying, which is all I'll ever ask of you, holiday or no. I hope that you really sit with what we've talked about today. Don't just drop a thumbs up and leave me a comment that says, oh my God, I feel so seen. I mean, do that if you do, but this video, I really need you to take to heart, because I am not just blowing smoke up your ass here. This month is a lot, and you need to be kinder to yourself. You need to talk to yourself the way I talk to you, with love and kindness and compassion and respect. That's actually, the reason for the season, not snacks. But I mean, I don't know, would I rather have Buckeyes or self-compassion? I'm kidding, kind of. All right, I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.